Yes, Surya. So let's start with the self-introduction.
Hi, my name is Sanat Saraswati. I started my career in 2022. My overall experience is 2.8 years of experience, and my relevance is 2 plus. And my career started as an assistant system engineer in data consultancy services. At my current company, I have been working since 2 years on CRM, been involved in a couple of CRM projects, have ample good experience on it, such as customizations, and I have good knowledge on out of the box functionalities as well. I was also involved in data migrations, out of the box import wizards. I have good experience in CRM customizations and writing plugins, workflows, JavaScript, business rules, form designs, etc. My roles and responsibilities in daily, I used to have a sync up call with my team lead and managers. We used to discuss about the daily requirements, and we used to take up the assigned tasks. We used to complete it, and by the end of the day, we used to submit it. I will used to get update the requirements what they have been provided. And when it comes to my skill set, I used to have good experience in Dynamics 365 customizations, like implementing plugins, workflows, business rules, JavaScripts, and also experience on Power Platform, like Power Automate Flows, Canva apps, and Power Pockets.
ఓకే. గుడ్ సూర్య. సో కొంచెం కాన్ఫిడెన్స్‌గా గట్టిగా చెప్పండి. ద కంటెంట్ ఈస్ గుడ్. ఓకే. వాయిస్ కొంచెం గట్టిగా చెప్పండి కాన్ఫిడెన్స్‌గా. అండ్ డూ యూ నో అబౌట్ లైక్ బిజినెస్ రూల్స్ ఇన్ సిఆర్ఎం?
Yes, sir. I know about the business rules.
What purpose do we use business rule?
Basically, they are used to apply for the business logic without any custom code. They are used for the client-side validations. They have several components, such as they used to have functionalities mm, almost seven fields, seven functionalities will be working on business rules, such as set field values or field visibility, lock on lock, set default values,
Mm.
error showing messages, add recommendations, and business requirements.
Okay, fine. So like what is the scope of the business rule?
Um, business rule, like they use we have total of three levels. At three levels, we used to have the scope of business rule at entity level and at form level, and particularly for the form specific. At entity level, business rule is applied to all the forms in the entity, particularly each and every field is got trigger. That means business rule will work or execute for both client side and server side validations. Mm, And the second one is for the all forms. Here, the business rule will work or execute only for the client side.
Mhm.
And for third, when it comes to form specific, business rule can be worked or executed for particular form on the client side only.
Okay.
If you, I think, if you set scope for business rule at entity level, work for both client and server. But when it comes to all form and form specific, only for the client side.
Yeah, that's the high level you have to highlight. Okay. And so what is the purpose of the workflow and how many types of workflows do we have in the CRM?
Or uh, sir,
Yes.
asynchronous uh, workflows means they used to create a simple or complex business process without any custom code even there also. We can create standard workflows using object or out of the box functionalities and can create custom workflows also. Basically,
Mm,
workflows will be of two types, asynchronous and synchronous, which means synchronous we'll also call as real-time workflows. Mm,
mm,
And asynchronous we call as background workflows. For synchronous, which is real-time workflows, we can execute it as a user context or admin context. But for as a background workflow, which is asynchronous, we can execute it as an only admin context. Mm, for real time, wait condition is no needed. It will get immediately replicated, whatever the result we need required. For the background workflow, we can add wait conditions there. In real time, we can have a page refresh is not required. For background, we need to refresh the page to see the changes. As we have a wait, it will work on background. So these are about real-time and background workflows.
Okay, fine. So what is plugin and the purpose of the plugin?
Plugins are used like they are like whenever we use whenever we are unable to use workflows or business tools, whenever we have a limitation, we'll go for the plugins, which means uh, by using code with custom code, we'll get requirements.
Mm. Like if you want to extend the out of the box function, then we have to go with the plugins.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and let's say, do you know the pipeline stage in plugin?
Yes, sir. We have three pipeline stages, mainly pre-validation, pre-operation, and post-operation. When it comes to the pre-validation, plugin is executed before the custom validation, where before the perform basic validations like privilege check for out-of-the-box validations. Uh, when it comes to the pre-operation, plugin will execute before the record goes to the database or server. When it comes to the post operation, plugin will execute once the record is saved, updated in the server.
Mm.
Plugins like changes may not be rolled back after validation, whereas changes will be rolled back for the pre-operation and post-operation.
Okay, good. And coming to the field security, do you know about the field security?
Uh, yes, sir.
So what
Means
is the, yeah.
we are for this, applying the security rules for particular fields,
Mm.
which can be viewed, created, updated by assigning security rules.
Okay, it's to manage the field level security, we use it, right?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
just let me know the steps how to implement?
So field level security, no, sir, I need to yeah, revise it once.
Okay, fine. So revise చేసుకోండి.
I need
And
to write note down, sir, field level.
yeah, so can we manage the like forms based on the security rules? Let's say I have
Oh,
the
yes,
two
sir.
forms. One form I want to show the only salesperson, and the two forms I want to show the manager. If I log in with manager, I should see two forms. If I log in with the normal salesperson, I want to see only one form. Can we do that? And how can we do?
Yes, sir. We can create two forms. We can create two forms, and we need to create two security rules for the manager and for the users. And form one will be assigned to, I mean, for the user, it would be assigned to one form, and for the manager, the security role will be assigned to
Manager related form, security role will assign to both the forms.
both the forms.
Correct. And that's a fine. And can we manage the dashboards based on the security role?
Dashboard. Yes, sir, we can manage.
How do we do?
Uh, yeah, dashboard means whatever the UI we are watching, right, sir?
Yeah, dashboards. Dashboards is a charts,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sales
Charts.
performance
Okay.
dashboard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, they can be means the dashboards. I think they can be formed or created by a required data analyst or a business analyst, whereas it can't be edited or can't be changed with the security rules, sir. By signing proper security rules, no one can uh, update or create new until unless the proper user want to make it.
No, like generally you create a chart and insert into dashboard, right? That is
Yes,
the
sir.
thing. Sales performance dashboard and
Yes, sir.
Bajaj Electronics revenue
Yes,
dashboard.
yes, sir. I think security rules we can't assign.
Like in the dashboard, how you managing the forms? Similar way we can also manage the dashboards. Forms you are
Okay, sir.
setting based on the security rules visibility, right? It's the same
Sir.
process is there for the dashboard as well. Let's say I do have the model driven app. Model driven apps, do you know?
Yes, sir.
So how do we manage the model driven apps based on the security rule? Can we manage
Based on security rule model driven apps.
model
Yes,
driven
sir.
apps? What is the model driven apps? How many applications you implemented? Like Power Bill and
Yes, sir.
a few more things, right? Hospital management. So
Yes, sir.
how did you make sure if I log in as the Power Bill related business user, I want to see only the Power Bill related model driven app
Yes,
kind
sir.
of things. How do we
Yes, sir.
manage?
Uh, we have created a separate security rule, sir, for the user. And uh, uh, for example, for instance, if we take Bajaj Electronics,
Hmm.
if we log in as a different business units, particularly that business unit related products or
No, I'm
customers will
talking.
be.
Yeah. So I'm not talking about the security role. Here we are discussing about the model driven apps. Model driven apps is regarding the sitemap navigations under the
Yes, sir.
apps we have, right? Regarding that.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Think I need to revise them, sir.
Okay. How do we add icons to an entity, custom entities?
Custom entities through web resources. Initially, we need to get download whatever the icons we need, sir.
Mm.
That may be of a 16 pixel or 32 pixel of it. And through web resources, we need to upload it and we need to assign it to the particular entity, sir.
Okay. So what kind of like privileges do we have in the security roles?
Kind of okay privileges, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, Create, update,
Mm.
append to,
4,
delete,
5. What else we have?
read,
6. What else we
create,
have?
update, read, append to, delete, uh, associate and deassociate.
No, share and assign.
Sorry, share and
Yeah. And what is the privilege levels we have?
unit level,
Mm.
sorry,
Mm.
user level, parent child,
Okay.
business unit level,
Mm.
organization level.
So what is the importance of each one of them?
Uh, Particularly for the user level means whenever we assign a security role to a particular user, it can be called only for the user context. Sir. Means whether it may be read or update or create or delete, particular user can make changes. Sir. When we give a security role to business unit level, whatever the data inside, it would be viewed by entire business unit. Changes will be made both by business unit level and the users. And when it comes to the parent and child, um, the data can be read by both parent and child records who are watching. They can view it, sir. But when it comes to create or update, uh, only uh, who are assigned into the parent records, they can create and update, sir. And organization level, uh, it would be watched by entire unit, sir. Whole, I mean, the data can be viewed by the entire. I mean, organization means a particular who are assigned to that organization level. He can watch each and every unit level, user level, and parent chain level data records, sir.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Fine. And coming to the I have a requirement. So far these are the straightforward questions. Straightforward questions. So like that you can answer easily. But mostly we also get the scenario based questions. So this is about your technical knowledge recap. And coming to the scenario based questions. So I have a requirement. The requirement is uh, like uh, we have a contact entity. On contact entity, we have email and phone number, right?
So,
So with box entity, contact entity, we do have email and phone number. So client having a requirement, like they don't want to create a duplicate records. They're expecting to avoid the duplicate records on the email and phone number. Anyone is matching. How do we implement? How do we fulfill?
by implementing duplicate detection rules,
But duplicate detection rules, we can still click save and proceed further.
yes, sir.
So what is the alternative we have?
Um, through we can make a duplicate detection by using
We have the case concept, right? By
yes, sir.
using case can be achieved, can be managed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We can achieve. We can do it by using keys concept, sir. But because I didn't
Hmm. Fine. So how many plugins have you implemented in your career?
uh, it was 10 to 15.
So can I have the one of them and what scenario you have implemented the plugin?
Uh, sure, sir. Plugin. I basically the recent experience which I have with the plugin is we used to have a parent record, and related to that parent record we used to have some child record. So whenever a particular field which is also consisted in child records, when a parent record got a particular field is updated, which is also present, that is automatically should get updated whenever we make changes in parent record. So uh, by using plugins, with retrieving all the records from the child entities using fetch XML code, uh, and by using organization service in order to retrieve all the records. Uh, we have updated where the common fields are there in parent and child records. We have updated it, and I have that requirement where using retrieve multiple, we updated the uh, fields in the child records when the parent record got detected.
Hmm. Okay. So what is the images? Have you used the pre and post images in plugin?
Yes, sir.
Or what is the purpose of pre and post images?
Image and post image were the two which will be used in a plugin concept, where pre-image will be used whenever uh, uh, data is not like they are used to record the data set before or after we update. Like pre means we get the data before updated, and post means we get the data after we update.
Latest values, right?
Yes, sir. Latest values after
Uh,
the update.
have you ever used pre and post images in your project?
Post images. Yes, sir.
Can I have a scenario? On which scenario have you used?
Uh, Pre image and post image concepts. We have a requirement where we used to calculate the fields.
Hmm.
So particularly for the calculated fields, we use this pre-image and post-image concept. Where I mean, for the calculated fields, uh, we require some of other fields. For that other fields, we use a uh, post-image concept where the values once entered will be saved. So for that recent values which have been changes have been made, post image has been used. For the new values, pre image has been used.
No, I think we have used only the first image. Like for SSC marks calculation, you have used, right? Uh,
Post image,
Only
sir.
the only the updated fields information will comes in.
Post image.
So we used the post image and managed to achieve the you have to explain like the limitation of plugin. In case of update scenario, it will give us in the target attribute, it will give us only the updated fields information. But if we also have requirement to get the data from non-updated fields, we can implement by using the images concept.
Yes, whatever we are updated, we will be getting replicated in post image.
Yeah,
But for non-updated value, it should also show means we should go for the pre image.
correct. Clear?
Yes,
Okay. And so coming to the Power Automate flows. Okay. And have you ever worked on the Power Automate flows, first of all?
yes, sir.
So what is the importance of connection reference component?
Connection. And, sir, I need to get test connection
Hmm.
reference.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm ready to revise.
So I have a requirement like I want to update the almost 20,000 plus records using Power Automate flow. Is it possible?
Yes, sir. Using Power Automate Flow, we can do it, sir.
What is the process we need to follow?
Or processing more than 20,000 record means basically we can have two ways to perform this task, sir.
Hmm.
One is by setting the threshold limit, Power Automate setting.
Hmm.
Other is by using do until logic.
Yeah, page concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Good. And how do we manage the exceptions in Power Automate flow? How do we do exception handling in Power Automate flow?
Uh, by try catch, sir. By try block attempts to execute the flow, sir. Whereas catch attempts to handle the errors.
What is
And
that
by also
component? Do we have try catch blocks in Power Automate flow?
yes, sir.
We don't have, right? We need to use the scope concept.
Yes, sir. By using scope concept
Yeah,
also by
you have
grouping multiple actions.
mm, you have to highlight like scope component. Scope is the action, and the scope
First thing
has the
is
configuration like run only failure.
yes,
That
uh,
scope
try
one,
catch. Sir, we
that's
use try catch, sir.
no, the concept is scope. That scope component, we are just renaming it to try and catch. Okay,
Yes, sir.
clear?
Got it.
Okay, fine. So can we trigger Power Automate flow by using JavaScript? Is it
Yes,
possible?
sir. We can trigger. It's possible.
Have you ever implemented?
Our flow using JavaScript. No, sir, I didn't have ample experience on triggering
Hmm.
or automate by using JavaScript.
And did you work on the Power Portals?
Yes, sir.
What is the sign-in method have you used? Do we have different kinds of sign-in methods, right? What are all the available types?
Login page, sir.
Yeah, sign-in methods, sign-up methods like local sign-in and Azure sign-in, Google.
Yes, sir. I
That is
think
how
I
you
need
have to,
to.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes.
security. Yeah, so let me just keep 1 minute. Yes, Surya. So that is fine. మీరు కొంచెం కాన్ఫిడెన్స్‌గా చెప్పాలి. అలాగే యూ హావ్ టు ఇంప్రూవ్ యూ హావ్ టు డూ ద ఫ్యూ మోర్ థింగ్స్. అసైన్‌మెంట్స్ మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి రీక్యాప్ చేసుకోండి ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్. సో యూ కెన్ ఈజిలీ మేనేజ్ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ.
Okay, sir.